Hello and welcome to the Adam Val YouTube channel. We're going to be testing some Nespresso coffees on this channel where we're going to almost be comparing one, seeing the difference between these two. Now, my favourite coffee, and I think Val's is as well, our favourite coffee roast is the blonde roast that Starbucks do. And it's been out for a while on the Nespresso machine, you can get it. Right there, there is one of them there. The blonde roast, you can pick these up in most supermarkets and even in Starbucks. The blonde roast espresso. So I was in Sainsbury's yesterday and I saw this one. Now this is made off of the blonde roast. So it's the same blonde roast, but it's sunny day blend. Right there, I've never had this one before. So it's from Starbucks, based on the blonde roast, but it's a different sort of texture and feel, let's just say. So the difference is, if you're thinking, because they look very similar, both boxes are yellow, but the blonde roast is a little bit darker yellow and this is a little bit more lighter yellow. That's the differences that all you can see. You could easily mistake and pick up the wrong one. If they're like that in the shop, you can just pick up that, or you can just pick up that. They're very similar looking. Look at them, very similar looking, because they're made on the same blonde roast. But there is some differences that the box is saying, but we're going to be testing it as well. So the differences, what they're saying on the back, nicely labelled there, Starbucks. And it says Starbucks, but it says buy Nespresso. So I think Nespresso maybe make these with Starbucks' beans. Maybe. I've only just noticed that it says buy Nespresso. None of the other ones you get, I don't think I've got any to hand, any boxes, apart from if you get them from Nespresso, it says buy Nespresso. I don't think so. So the standard blonde roast, it says smooth and sweet notes. It's a strength rating on the standard blonde roast. I saw it, it's on the front, it's not on the back, it's a 6. It's a 6. It's a 6 out of 10, it's a 6 out of 12, sorry. It's a 6 out of 12 on the rating. The blonde roast, 6 out of 12. The sunny day one is a 5 out of 12. So it's a little bit weaker, a little bit milder. That's where it lays, and that's where it lays on the charts. You can see it there. There's the blonde roast, and there's the sunny day. It's just one little stop down. But they're saying that the blonde roast will give you a 4 to 6 average rating. But it's nice coffee, I tell you. So the sunny day one is saying it's dried berries and rich vanilla notes. So bask, this is what Starbucks is saying. Bask in the delights of a warm sunlit day with this smooth, sweet blonde roast coffee, sun-dried and washed beans from Latin America that are expertly blended, then lightly roasted to bring sweeter, fruit-forward flavours to life, revealing complex notes of rich vanilla and lush dried berries. Slip and enjoy this bright, well-rounded cup, a perfect match for most sunny days. We know you'll love the new addition to the Starbucks blonde roast family as much as we do. So there we go. That was Starbucks' bit of spill on that while I sort that out. And on the standard blonde roast, it's saying nearly 5 decades of sourcing, blending and roasting brought us here. A second espresso that's boldly mellow. This special blend of beans from Latin America was carefully roasted to coax out sweet, vibrant notes, soft and balanced. It highlights milk's sweeter side, making a classic espresso drinks extra smooth without a roasty edge. That's what they're saying. That's what they're both saying there. Fantastic. We've got another blonde roast. So I'm gonna make up these both in an espresso and give them a little sip. And then I'm gonna put them both in a little bit of milk and mix it up a bit. Obviously mix it up, stir it, so we can just see the differences there. I don't think there's going to be much difference, to be honest, personally. So let's make up these drinks and then we'll be back. And I do like, Starbucks gets a little bit of thing for this. I do like the box. So the sunny day one, you've got this sunny day behind. And then in this one, the blonde roast, you've got kind of this behind. So before we get going, I'll just show you the capsules. They have got their own markings on them. So and a difference in colour. The sunny day one's a little bit lighter, almost a lighter gold. And this one's almost like a coppery gold. So there's the difference, and it is stamped on the bottom which is which right there. So if you put these in your little pod or whatever, your little box, you know which is which because that's nicely labelled on the bottom. I do like that. So this is the sunny day one that's just done an espresso with. it does smell nice. It smells nice. There is a bit of sweetness on that smell. I'm going to put that there so I don't get these confused. Now this is the blonde roast one, just literally brewed. Oh, straight away I'm smelling the difference. So this has got a sweeter sort of smell of it, sunny day. And this you can almost smell a little bit of the bitterness to it. So straight away, on smell on these espressos, there is a difference. You're definitely a bit more sweeter to that. And that's almost got a bit of a sharpness, sort of bitterness smell. So let's taste them. Let's start with a sunny day. Oh, straight away there is a sharpness to that on that espresso, and there is a sweetness. You know what? Straight away I can tell you that's a nice espresso. Let's just taste a bit of this one. Yeah, this one almost goes down. It's a little bit more bitter, but this one's a little bit more sweet. Hey, there's a difference. So I'm going to add milk to both of these so we can get the full effect and the full taste of it. I'm going to make almost like a little sort of cortado with them both. Right, so we're back. We've got, like I said, almost a little cortado with them both. Sunny day one's still in his hand. Hey, there is a mellowish sort of sweetness to that. That's a nice coffee. This one, the standard blonde roast. Yeah, it's got a bit more kick. The standard blonde roast has got a little bit more of a kick, but only slightly. But I think for how I would see this, I'll sum it up in a minute, but how I would see this is, now I like coffee throughout the day. Throughout the day I'll have a cup here and a cup there. In the morning I like quite a strong one. I like quite a strong coffee. I like to get up, I like to taste the coffee. I might have something like this, which is like a French espresso that I didn't like when I first got, but I've warmed to them. Or I'll have quite a strong one, like a dark capsule, they're quite strong. And there's another quite dark one in here, they're quite strong. That's how I normally see it in the morning. I'd have maybe a couple of them in the morning. Or if I've got a Starbucks one about, maybe like a blonde roast or something. That's how I'd see that. That's how I'd see this. I would have this from the time I wake up, the blonde roast, the time I wake up to maybe about midday. It's nice, I'm tasting the coffee of it. And then after that, you might want to mellow out a bit. You don't want as much strength in it. And you maybe want a bit of sweetness after you've had lunch and that sort of thing. That's where I think this little guy comes in right here. There's a bit more sweetness to it. He's a bit more mellow. That's a good addition there to the blonde roast family. And if you want to know what happens if you mix them both, you get a special blend. You lot take care. Thanks once again for watching the Adam Val YouTube channel. For more coffee reviews, subscribe. If you want to purchase either of these, Sainsbury's, £2.50, £3, that sort of price. I recommend them both. I have no issues with either of these, and I will be buying both of them multiple more times in the future. You lot take care. We'll see you next time.